I'm Rusiru Kodikara in the Eagles Bat at Java Institute for Advanced Technology, and today I'm going to talk about question set 45 on my DBMS question set. So we have created a database on previous day as Ranabima School DB. So today I'm going to continue from there. So on first part it asking all the teachers in the school have several subjected, so we have to create a table as teacher has subject. So I will go to the MySQL command line client, and here I will exit the first, then I will open a new MySQL command line client. So then I can log in there. First we have to enter the password, and we can log in as this for the account. So then we can start a new query for creating this table. So what should we do is, first we can type as create table. If not, sorry, first we have to tell what database is using. So here we should type as use Ranabima School DB, and now database has changed. So then we can tell as create table if not exist, then the table name as teacher has subject, then two brackets. Inside of the brackets we can tell as here we should type the first column name as subject id, then its int data length is 45, not null, then it should be foreign key. So what should we do is, we have to make the next column also, because we can mention the foreign keys at the end of the query. So next column is teacher id, then its int, its data length is 45, then here we can tell it's also not null, and now we can start mentioning about the foreign key. So next we can put a comma, then we can type as foreign key, then we can open two brackets. Inside of two brackets we can give the column name as subject id, then we can type as references, from where is we can tell subject from subject table, as here we have created the table as subject id. So then what should we do is, next we can mention the next column as by putting a comma, then we can again mention it as foreign key. So then we should do it foreign key, then we can put two brackets. Inside of the two brackets we can mention the column name as teacher underscore id, then we can tell it should be the references table as references, then we can tell the table as teacher, then we can give here as teacher underscore id. So then if we execute this, here it's have error, because if we have make any spelling mistakes, there should be an error. So now if we execute this, so you can see here it's telling query is okay. So next what should we do is, we can go to the question set 2. So here it's asking it's necessary to add the column name id to the table name of teacher has subject. So what should we do is, so here we can type as add, so here it should be alter table, then here the table name as teacher has subject, then add. So if we are adding a new column, so we can type as add, then here we can type as id int not null, and it should be a primary key, then auto increment. So now we can put the semicolon at the end and execute this. So you can see now query is okay, means we have done it correctly. So on the next table it's asking the same as, so what should we do is, I have made the query before, so I will insert it here. So now if I execute this, it's telling query okay, that means we have created the table successfully. So I will tell as show create, here we can type as show create table student has subject, and we can execute this. So here you can see the columns that we have created. So then we are going to fourth part. So here it's telling add the same thing on the second section also. So we can go here, I will take the alter query. So here what should we do is, here we can change this table name as student has subject, and we can execute this. So now query has added. So then we should do is so create table student has subject. So here's now we added column as id int not null auto increment. So this all for today. I think you have understand that the DDL queries that I have done on here. So I will stop from here guys. I will meet you from question set 46 again. Till that, goodbye.